York Jets select Sauce Gardner.
Sauce Gardner is a New York Jet!
Swaggy Sauce Gardner.
I love Sauce. I love his tape. I love his press technique. I love his confidence. He has everything you want to see in the position. And I think Robert Saleh in this scheme is perfect. It's a hand-in-glove fit for him, man.
Garrett Wilson.
It's Garrett Wilson! The New York Jets have just got two big-time playmakers!
I believe that Garrett Wilson is going to be the most impactful rookie receiver in this class. And I think we see Zach Wilson play like he did the last 6 games of the year, times 10, and have a phenomenal second season.
Wow, you think? Yeah! Yeah! Let's Jermaine Johnson!
Brees Hall, running back, Iowa State.
Brees Hall, oh my God, they got him! They went offense. They went with the best running back in the draft. Jeremy Rucker, oh my God! The Long Island native is a New York Jet!
J-E-T-S, Jet! Let's go!
Yo, what is going on, Jets Nation? Welcome back to another Jets Media Day live stream. And in today's show, you guys know the drill. It's a weekly segment here on the channel where we're going to go look at the stock report for the New York Jets, who is trending in the right direction for gangrene and who is trending down, unfortunately, for the Jets after week number 5 and their phenomenal division W over the Miami Dolphins. The New York Jets are now 3-2 on the year. We are the 5th seed in the AFC. We are the 2nd place team in the AFC East. And we are on a 2-game winning streak with Zach Wilson returning to action. Spoiler alert, there are a lot of players on the trending up list. And I cannot wait to get your guys' thoughts in the live chat because every week I love hearing what you guys have to say. Some players, you say, hey, Richie, you should add this player, or this player shouldn't be on the list, or vice versa. So this is a very interactive live stream, so make sure you guys are very active in the live chat today. My voice is getting somewhat back to normal. And as you guys are aware, tonight is the AFC East Roundtable, and I need every single Jets fan to be on that live stream tonight because I'll be hosting it, and I have a video that's going to make you guys very happy. I am pulling my biggest Robert Saleh impression, and I edited a little video of pulling my receipts from the live stream last week of hearing the asinine Dolphins takes from TD Finstock and Nikki Smokes because they were saying some crazy things. They were hoping Skylar Thompson was coming in the game. They even said it doesn't matter with our injuries. We're still the better team, and that's no excuse going into this game. We're still going to dominate you guys. And the Jets still put up a 40 spot. And I'm going to be clowning the Dolphins in tonight's stream. So make sure that you guys are there on the AFC East Roundtable tonight. I'm super excited for that. That is at 7:30 p.m. If you guys want to subscribe to the channel, it's at the AFC East Roundtable link down below in the description. So as you guys are aware, in this video, we're going to go over the stock up and stock down report. It's sponsored by Mojo as well. So shout out to everybody in the chat. What's good? What's good? What's good? Playoff bound. What's up, Rich? 3-0 for Z will be huge. Oh, yeah. We're also going to be doing a flight preview today because I will actually be away this weekend. Not on Sunday. I'm coming home Saturday night. My sister's getting married this weekend. I'll be flying down to DC tomorrow morning. So I won't be able to do any content Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. So a little 3-day break for me because my sister is indeed getting married. And she's marrying a Bills fan. Isn't that crazy? But I love him. Michael's a great guy. But in case you guys are wondering where I'm at tomorrow or Friday or Saturday, that is the reason why I will be out there, baby. I'll be out there. So I'm super excited to get this live stream kicked off. If you guys are not already, please hit that thumbs up button. We got a lot of exciting things to get into in this live stream. I'm super excited. I feel like there's going to be a lot of talking points to get into. We have 16 likes with only 35 people tuning in. So guys, smash that thumbs up button. In the title of the stream, I have year 1 and year 2 players are exploding. Oh, they are. Zach Wilson, Elijah Vera-Tucker, Michael Carter, Sauce Gardner, Brees Hall. I mean, the year 1 and year 2 players of this Jets team is looking unreal. How awesome is it that it's the young players that is providing the biggest impact on this team so far this season, man? That tells you the future of this team is legit. It seriously is legit. And I cannot wait to watch this young Jets exciting team continue to rise and continue to prove all the doubters wrong. Oh my gosh, it feels good, everybody. It feels good. So let's get into the Mojo report here. As you guys are aware, we have Zach Wilson trending up on the Mojo stock market. If you guys are not aware of what Mojo is, it is a sports stock market that you guys can invest in your favorite New York Jets. You can win some money on the long term. You can either do short-term betting if you feel like Zach's going to have a good week. You can buy his stocks. He explodes. You can take out, sell your stocks and win some profit. Or what I'm doing is doing a more long-term approach, whereas I would invest in Zach Wilson. I'd buy like 5 or 7, maybe even 10 shares of Zach Wilson because I think he's going to trend up on the market because he's only at $34 a share. And if you compare his total to other quarterbacks around the league, Trevor Lawrence is in the $60 range. Mahomes and Josh Allen, they're around $100 because those are, one of the top quarterbacks in the NFL. And if Zach Wilson continues to play smart football and the Jets keep winning ball games, Zach Wilson's stock is only going to continue to rise. And it's really cheap right now at $34 because the quarterbacks are the most valuable guys on the market here on Mojo. So that is definitely the guy that I'm going to be looking out for the most when it comes to investing in a player. Zach Wilson's him. Breece Hall, we're going to get it really deep into Breece Hall later on in the stream because Breece Hall is super exciting so far this season. He had his breakout performance on Sunday, which I predicted on the AFC East Roundtable. 197 total yards, a touchdown. Should have had 3 touchdowns low key. But Breece Hall only at $11.61. That is an absolute bargain. You want to make sure you invest in this guy because he's proven to be the future of this franchise. He's going to carry this offense here a lot on this team. Not where we're going to rely on Breece Hall to do everything because we have talent all across this roster on the offensive end. But there's no doubt that Breece Hall is an explosive play waiting to happen. He finally had his first explosive play on Sunday where it was a 79-yard reception from Zach Wilson. He gets wrapped up at the 20-yard line and he drags those bum-ass Dolphins down to the 1-yard line. Absolutely love to see Breece Hall only at $11.61 per share. That is a steal. Garrett Wilson plummeted on the market, not by too much. I mean, he only's down 16 cents, but that's because he only had 3 catches. So I would definitely research into Garrett Wilson because I think he's a guy for the long run, someone you want to definitely invest in. And then some other guys that are trending down on the market, which we'll get into later on as well. Elijah Moore has been not having a good start to the season, and it's not really anything bad about Elijah Moore. It's not like Elijah Moore is doing anything wrong. It's not like he's suffering with drops. It's not like he's not getting open. The problem is we have a lot of weapons on this offense, and the love cannot be spread to everybody. So that's the issue right here with Elijah Moore because he has Garrett Wilson, he has Corey Davis, he even has Braxton Berrios, and then of course the 2 dynamic running backs, and then the tight end. So there's a lot of mouths to feed in this offense, which is why Elijah Moore is trending down on the Mojo stock market. Tyler Conklin is coming off a 0 catch performance. CJ Uzomah got a lot of playing time because of the blocking, and the Jets were just running the ball so well. So that's why Tyler Conklin was not on the field. And then Michael Carter, I don't know why he's trending down. Maybe it's because the resurgence of Breece Hall is making it seem like Michael Carter is going to take a back seat. But I do feel like Michael Carter having 2 touchdowns kind of shocks me that he is trending down on the market. So if I'm you guys, the players that I'm investing in, I still think Elijah Moore is a good get at $13. I would invest in Elijah Moore, Garrett Wilson, Breece Hall, and Zach Wilson. So if you guys live in New Jersey, you can trade today. Click the link down below in the description to download the Mojo app. And even if you do not live in New Jersey, I would still consider downloading the app because even though I live in New York and I cannot trade yet, I'm still on their app every day looking at who's the top movers, who's the top fallers, because you can really get a good sense of what the market's like and what really on Sundays really translates to the market. And it's a really good app, and I cannot recommend it enough to download Mojo. So I really do appreciate Mojo for sponsoring this video because this app is awesome, and I cannot wait for them to finally get to New York so I can start making some money because I will be investing in our New York Jets, no doubt. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the chat about Mojo and your thoughts about which players would you want to invest in, which players you want to stay away from, and vice versa. Who else is ready for the roundtable tonight? Finn's got some crow to eat. Guys, I have a video edited up, and I'm pulling out all the receipts. Will you be watching that phone at the wedding? I'm actually going to be home for the game. The wedding is Friday, and I'm flying back home Saturday night. So I'll be back home for the game on Sunday, and I'll be live streaming during the game. So don't you guys worry. Who's the highest wide receiver and running back in league? In terms of Mojo, I think it's I have to double check. Hold on, George. I'll get back to you on that one. So is it 7:30 East Coast time? Yes. 7:30 p.m. East Coast time in the AFC East Roundtable is when you want to tune into the Roundtable. Conklin looks like a good buy. I agree. I think Conklin is definitely a good buy for sure. So now let's get into my stock report in terms of the guys that I am excited about on this Jets team. We're going to start with the stock up. So here's the list of guys that I have in the stock up report. There's other guys that you can add to this list for sure. So let me know if you guys see anybody on this list that you want me to add or you want me to take off. I love to hear your thoughts. And of course, please do not forget to hit that like button, guys, on your way into the stream. Really helps out the channel. So first and foremost, Zach Wilson is trending up, ladies and gentlemen. Zach Wilson is coming off a day where he did not have to do too much, but he did enough to get the job done. That is the perfect definition of elevating a young quarterback and not relying on throwing the ball to win you ball games. The difference with Joe Flacco and Zach Wilson in terms of a team is Joe Flacco had to throw the ball 60 plus times, which is a recipe for disaster. Zach Wilson had to throw the ball 21 times and the Jets still put up a 40 piece. We had 5 rushing touchdowns. Zach was efficient with the ball, high completion percentage, no turnover-worthy plays, no interceptions, no fumbles, had a rushing touchdown. Should have had 2 passing touchdowns because Breece Hall was down at the 1-yard line, both of those long drives, long catches. But hey, I'm not someone that really cares about the box score. I'm someone that cares about W's. And Zach Wilson looked like a player that is poised. He's comfortable in the pocket. He's making the right throws. I mean, there were some throws on Sunday where I was like, wow, man, he looks different. Comparing him to the rookie Zach Wilson, he just has a completely different presence to him, stepping back in the pocket, zipping it to the sideline to Corey Davis for the first down, play action, rolling to his right, zipping it to Elijah Moore, another like 7-step drop back, firing it down to Tyler Conklin, but Tyler Conklin cannot bring it up. So I think that this is a very good sign that Zach Wilson is trending in the right direction. He has a receiving touchdown, a rushing touchdown, and a passing touchdown on the year with 2 interceptions from the Steelers. And listen, he did not light up the box score against the Dolphins, but he did not need to. And that is so important because if we had a team that was relying on our quarterback to get us wins every single game, he needs to get 300 yards and 3 touchdowns, otherwise we lose. That's not a good thing. I'm not saying that I'm not expecting Zach to have those type of games because there are going to be some times where Zach's going to have to be, really kicking it up into a gear and passing the rock. But he did not have to do that. I don't think he had like 2 pass attempts in the fourth quarter. And that's when we absolutely destroyed the Miami Dolphins in that fourth quarter. So Zach Wilson trending up. First 2 starts, the Jets are 2-0. And, if you string in that fourth quarter against the Steelers and then all 4 quarters against the Dolphins, this is the year 2 quarterback that I was really hoping for. Someone that's comfortable in the system, someone that's looking off defenders, finding the open man, showing off that arm talent, showing off the footwork in the pocket, showing off the presence of mind to audible, reading defenses, having a whereabouts of the timing with your receivers, the anticipation. He really has a lot of qualities that should give Jets fans a lot of excitement for his development in year number 2. Now, Elijah Vera-Tucker is the next man up. This guy is arguably the best player on the entire Jets. He is arguably one of the best offensive linemen in the NFL. I mean, who else in the NFL can play left tackle, left guard, and right tackle at a high level? I don't know if you guys can even name somebody. What he's doing is completely ridiculous. He's an alien. He's a unicorn. And Jets fans are so thankful that we have him. He was my draft crush in 2021. And when we moved up to get him, I was so happy because I knew the versatility that he possesses is so important. And the mindset that he has as well to be able to, the coaching staff comes up to him and say, hey, can you move to right tackle? And AVT's like, of course I can. I never played there before, but I'll dominate there. That's exactly what he does. Gives up no pressures, dominant in the run game. He's going to be a captain on this team. He's going to be hopefully a lifelong Jet because I know Joe Douglas is definitely going to extend that man whenever he becomes eligible, especially if he continues to play this way. And he's only getting better, man. This guy's in his second year. Elijah Vera-Tucker is in year number 2, and he's playing like this. He's the best player on the offensive line. You can say he's the best player on the entire team. So AVT is playing at a high level. He's going to be an all-pro this year and another Pro Bowl talent. on this offensive line that Jets fans have been waiting for ever since we got rid of DeBrickashaw Ferguson and Nick Mangold. So AVT is trending up, baby. Jets fans should be very excited about the presence that he has, because this offensive line, I don't know where it would be without Elijah Vera-Tucker. Breece Hall, who is the breakout star of the week. Breece Hall at 197 total yards, 100 rushing yards, 97 receiving yards, a rushing touchdown. Should have had 2 receiving touchdowns as well, but he was down at the 1-yard line on both of those. And then Michael Carter got the touchdowns on both at the 1-yard line. Breece Hall is here, everybody. When we drafted him, we knew what we were getting. We knew that we were getting a guy that is a home run hitter that can take it to the house whenever the ball is in his hands. He has the vision. He has the footwork. He has the presence of mind. He has the swag. He has the confidence. He has the speed. He has the balance. He has everything you want in a 2022 NFL modern-day running back. Absolutely ridiculous of what Breece Hall did against the Miami Dolphins, because he had 2 catches, which equaled 97 yards, and then he had around 17 rushes for 100 yards. He was hitting the holes hard, running through people. I think he forced like 9 or 10 missed tackles. What Breece Hall is doing is unreal, because not only do we have Breece Hall, but we also have Michael Carter. It's like the dynamic duo. And the formation that the Jets run with both of them on the field is so special. And Jets fans should be ecstatic about what we're seeing from Breece Hall, because he's a rookie and he's only going to get better and better throughout the rest of the year. And of course, throughout the rest of his career with the New York Jets. Is he going to win Rookie of the Week again? We'll find out, because I personally hope Sauce wins it. But we'll see. And that transitions into Sauce Gardner. Sauce Gardner is coming off his breakout game. I mean, he's been good all season, but this was a game where you really felt his presence. The first play of the defense is a corner blitz. He takes Teddy out of the game and he forces a safety. I mean, first of all, the play call from Jeff Ulbrich deserves a lot of credit, and the scheme, everything about that play was executed at a high level. Sauce Gardner's timing to explode off that edge, know exactly how to hit Teddy Bridgewater in a safe way, even though he did injure him. But hey, Sauce Gardner did what he needed to do. And then he comes out there and he gets his first career interception on Skylar Thompson, the rookie. So Sauce Gardner is here. He was locking down his side of the field the entire game. He did get called for a pass interference down the field on Tyreek Hill, but I am not complaining about that. That was an underthrown ball by Skylar Thompson. I feel like that was a game plan. Like, send Tyreek Hill deep, and then Skylar, you just underthrow it. So Tyreek has to try to go back and like force his way into Sauce to get the PI. Felt like that was a game plan, and it worked for the Dolphins. But what a terrible, terrible way to have a game plan. It's kind of sad in my opinion. But Sauce Gardner is here. He looks like a player that's a future Pro Bowler as well. I mean, what we're seeing here, guys, is the Jets year 1 and year 2 draft picks looking like absolute stars in the making. The first 4 guys I have listed here, first 2 is from last year's draft class. The next 2 is from this year's draft class. What we're seeing is the kids develop, which is why I always said last year in the offseason, even after year 1, this Jets team is building this team properly. And unfortunately, when you're building a team through the draft, it's going to take time. And now that we have time on our hands, we have the year 2 of Elijah Vera-Tucker, the year 2 of Zach Wilson, the year 2 of Michael Carter and Elijah Moore and Michael Carter II. And now we have the rookies of Sauce and Breece and Garrett Wilson and Jermaine. And all these guys are stepping up as rookies. Can you imagine what this team is going to look like when you allow them to become veterans in the league? Oh my gosh. Johnny, you already know that will be happening. Ryan will be on the show tonight, of course. Quinnen Williams. Quinnen Williams has been dominating every single game. He looks like the best defensive tackle in the AFC. Top 3 defensive tackle in the league. He is dominating. I said going into this game, we have the upper hand. The Miami Dolphins have a weak interior offensive line, and Quinnen Williams exploited that. Bullying people. He gets the fumble recovery. He completely throws Tyreek Taxman to the ground. He also gets a half a sack, partnering up with John Franklin Myers. Carl Lawson gets a sack and a forced fumble. John Franklin Myers had a very good day. On the box score, might not look like it, but he had a lot of quarterback hits, a lot of quarterback pressures. He deserves an assist on the Sauce Gardner interception because John Franklin Myers got hit Skylar Thompson's arm, which created that wobbly pass when Sauce got that interception. John Franklin Myers was disrupting the play. John Franklin Myers had his breakout game this year. So shout out from John Franklin Myers. Quan Alexander, probably one of the most important pieces of the offseason. I mean, we got this guy for a bargain, bro. We got him in July, and he has been one of the best players on this Jets defense. On that 4th and 1, getting that tackle that really iced the game in the fourth quarter. He's a hard hitter. He has perfect angles. He has a great play recognition. He has swag. He has energy. He kind of brings a different feel to this Jets defense. And this Jets defense looks good. This Jets defense is flying around the ball. They look fast. They look like they're getting to the quarterback. We have a secondary that's getting their hands on the football. Quan Alexander deserves a lot of credit. Robert Saleh is trending up. Guess what, everybody? Ever since Robert Saleh made those receipts comments, the New York Jets are 3-1. The New York Jets are 3-1 ever since Robert Saleh made those receipts comments. And I'll never forget when he made those receipts comments, I saw so many Jets fans out of just so upset with our head coach saying those things. Why would our head coach say this? I don't believe in Saleh. He's a moron. And I'm like, guys, what is the issue here? What Robert Saleh is doing is he's showing that he has all the most confidence in his players and his coaching staff to execute and prove that we are not the same old Jets. I loved at the time when Saleh said that, and he's backing it up. He is backing it up. Robert Saleh outcoached Mike McDaniel. Mike McDaniel's this prize coach in the league. He's the new, fresh, young mind. Everyone's obsessed with Mike McDaniel around the NFL. And all Dolphins fans are like, oh, we have the upper hand. We have an advantage over the Jets because we know their scheme. Hey, guess what? We know your scheme more because we're in year 2 of our system. We know Mike McDaniel just as much as you know Robert Saleh. And the New York Jets, Mike LaFleur, Jeff Ulbrich, Robert Saleh, they outcoached Mike McDaniel. They out-schemed them. The coaching staff deserves a lot of credit because they are, when they suck, when the Jets lose and the coaches don't look good, there's so much negative energy towards them. But when the Jets win, there's not enough positive energy to the coach, which kind of drives me crazy. It's like Jets fans just focus on the negative too much. My favorite part about Robert Saleh's presence in that game on Sunday, after the game was over, his speech in the locker room, he's like, hey, we can go party right now, but let's make this shit normal. Let's make this normal. I got chills hearing that. Because Robert Saleh is setting a standard. He's shifting the culture. Instead of this Jets team celebrating this win like it's like, oh my God, we got a divisional win. Wow, popping champagne, going out to dinner, let's party. Instead, Robert Saleh wants to prove to this team that let's make this normal. Let's make division victories normal. We are expecting these. It's not a shock. We are expecting division dubs. We are expecting to win every single week. That is a shift of a mindset. Guys, the entire Jets roster, all the players are buying into what the coaches are saying, and it's working. When is the last time we had a team that is listening to what the coaches are saying, buying into what their words are, and executing it? Every single time I hear a Jets player speak to the media, we heard Breece Hall on the Rich Eisen show yesterday, and he could not stop talking about Robert Saleh because Robert Saleh says we have to have 60%. He always talks about giving a little bit more than when you think you don't have. All the stuff that Saleh is preaching to this young team, they're listening, and it's working. Can we please give our head coach some credit, baby? Chris says our whole coaching staff outcoached the Dolphins. It was very evident in that fourth quarter too. Also, this team does not quit, and neither do the coaches. Feels good. Yes, Chris, couldn't agree more. This Jets team is a fourth quarter squad. We come alive in the fourth quarter. We're one of the best offenses in the NFL in the fourth quarter, top 5. We have the most touchdowns and all the stats. We're one of the best fourth quarter teams in the league right now. I like you, Richie, so I took the L, congratulated you. Actually, it was nice to see y'all happy and singing. You paid me back by gloating. Now it's on. Karma, baby. Hell yeah, baby. It's all love. Respect to the Dolphins fans, of course. Listen, tonight's going to be a special one because all the hate that I got from Dolphins fans all week leading up to that game, and the past 2 years on the Roundtable, I did not forget. Okay? That's what I'm trying to say. So when you hear me go off tonight, it's nothing personal. But I'm bringing out the receipts. That's all I'm going to say. I appreciate you, my man. All respect to you. What Salah's preaching is translating to our fourth quarter performances. Salah reminds me that they have 60% left. I know, bro. I know. That's what I'm saying. What Robert Saleh is preaching. Hey, George, you can download the app and check it out. Even though Mojo's not available in Long Island, you can still download the app, George. So I live on Long Island as well. You can download the app right now and check all the stock reports. So download Mojo and you'll see it. Greg the Leg trending up since week 1. Having a good kicker is huge. Hell yeah, man. He deserves praise as well. Greg the Leg has not missed a point after or a field goal since week number 1. All love, Dami. Lay the clips on them, Richie. I already got a video edited up. Here, I'll give you a little preview to it. Let me know if you guys can hear this.
The Miami Dolphins against our own children, the New York Jets.
Preview for tonight.
Right, baby.
Dolphins are about to be 4-1, continue our dominance in the AFC East, just beat up on our little brother.
Little preview of the video I'm playing tonight.
Look, I'm going to do this. This is what we're going to end up doing to the Jets. One, I'm going to kiss you on your forehead, Ryan. We're going to kiss you on your freaking forehead because you're still our little sister.
And at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, the Jets are about to be reminded.
So that's just a little tiny preview of what I will be showing tonight on the AFC East Roundtable, because I took all the receipts from that Friday night show. I heard TD and Smoke talk nonsense. I got TD saying, it doesn't matter about our injuries. We are still built to beat you. We're going to destroy you. It doesn't matter who's hurt. We have a quarterback in Skylar Thompson who we have all the confidence in the world to come in and beat you if his name is called. I got all the receipts, which is why it's so beautiful, because all I've been hearing from Dolphins fans is, you beat our third string quarterback. You beat us without our two top corners. You beat us with these many injuries. And then I got TD and Smoke claiming last week that no matter the injuries, they're still going to destroy the Jets. It's glorious. You guys are not going to want to miss tonight's show. What up, Indiana Jets? I'm not taking any callers today, my man. That's just on Mondays. But you can say what you want in the live chat if you like. All that shit talking is fresh in my head too. Own him tonight, Richie. Oh, I will, bro. I will. You can definitely add Nate Herbig to this list as well. He's been very good at right guard, for sure. Braden Mann. How about Braden Mann? Because he had one hell of a game on Sunday, pinning the Dolphins deep twice. We have the second best special teams in the NFL. Shout out Brant Boyer. Shout out Greg Zuerlein. So, unfortunately, there are some players that are trending down. So, let's get into the negatives. So, on the trending down list right now, I have the running defense, Elijah Moore and Tyler Conklin. If you guys have any other players you want me to add to this list, let me know. Starting off with the run defense, that was the biggest negative of the game. We really couldn't stop the run, but I think a big reason for that is we were really trying to make sure to not allow the playmakers of the Dolphins in terms of Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle beat us deep. So we were allowing them to run the football, it felt like, where the Jets weren't concerned with the Dolphins running, because if that means they're running, that means they're taking away the explosive plays of Tyreek and Jalen Waddle. But the run defense is going to have a big test against the Green Bay Packers on Sunday. And Elijah Moore has not been playing well this season. I mean, it's not really, and I said it earlier in the stream, I don't really put the blame on Elijah Moore individually. I put the blame on the Jets being too talented around him. I think there's too many weapons where Elijah Moore is not really getting the looks. I mean, he had one catch for 11 yards. So this is why Jets fans need to understand that even though Elijah Moore is trending down, it does not mean I think that he's not going to have a good season. The Elijah Moore breakout is coming. It's just a matter of time. You guys know I'm one of the biggest Elijah Moore guys there is. But I keep it real when he's not putting up the numbers that we're expecting. And listen, no one on the Jets on Sunday really did anything receiver-wise. Corey Davis had a couple catches. Garrett Wilson had a couple catches. Tyler Conklin had 0 catches. It was all the running backs. Breece Hall and Michael Carter carried that game. And we have 5 rushing touchdowns. Zach Wilson had a rushing touchdown. Michael Carter had 2 rushing touchdowns. Breece Hall had a touchdown. And Braxton Berrios. So 5 rushing touchdowns. Zach Wilson had 200-plus yards, high completion percentage. Elijah Moore didn't really get the ball. Tyler Conklin had no catches, which is why he's trending down. And I think a big reason for this is I noticed CJ Uzomah was on the field a little more than Tyler Conklin for blocking purposes because the running attack was working. And CJ Uzomah is a better run blocker than Tyler Conklin, which is why CJ was on the field a little more. He got more catches than Conklin. He was having more playing time. He played more snaps. And I'm totally okay with that, guys. We have a pretty decent tight end room right here with Tyler Conklin and CJ Uzomah. So those are the 3 guys I have on the down list. Let me know if there's anybody else you guys want me to add. There's not really anybody you can really add to this. I know I always have Connor McGovern on this list, but he didn't really have that bad of a game to put him on here. Lincoln Tomlinson has not lived up to the potential, but I don't think he's trending down. I think he's just, a staple of that offensive line. So, yeah, that's my trending up and trending down list. I feel like there's a lot of things to be excited about with this Jets team. I feel like Jets fans really need to understand that we are a young squad that's trending up in the right direction, and we should be very excited about the future of this team because what we did is we out-coached the Miami Dolphins. We out-coached them, and all I've been hearing from the national media is how great of a coach Mike McDaniel is. And Robert Saleh is not getting love, but he will in time. Because if we beat the Packers, now that's going to be a tall task. We're going to get into the flight preview later on in the day. So stay tuned. I'll be live again today talking about the Packers game. If we beat the Packers, wow. That's going to be a really tough game, by the way, but we're going to talk about that later on. But this is the stock report. We got a lot of players trending up, everybody. We have 69 people tuning into the stream right now. That's nice. Please do me a favor, guys. Let's hit that like button. Let's get the 69 likes. 69 people watching. 69 can hit that like button. I look at that as an adjustment. Gave them 113 yards running and held the track stars to 47. Good trade-off. Exactly, Peter. That's my point, is we kind of allowed them to run the ball because that means the track stars of Waddle and Hill are not going to beat us. To be honest, the refs beat us. Took out Teddy, who prepped 10 days for no reason. No excuse for Skyler. Backups should play out their minds when they get a chance, but your whole team did the job. Hey, man, the refs, those pass interference calls, I don't know if I was a fan of that. But at the same time, them taking Teddy out, that was the new NFL protocol. Very interesting stuff. The spotter spotted him. Definitely feel like it would have been a different game if Teddy goes out there. But I respect this take. I respect Dolphins fans that give Jets credit. The Dolphins fans that give the Jets no credit because we beat a third string and all that just rubs me the wrong way. Because all I heard from Dolphins fans is that Skylar Thompson is this next god, right? So that's why it's like, okay, you know what I mean? We still put up a 40 bomb. So regardless of the injuries, we still put up a 40 burger. 40 to 17, and the Jets are 3-2. Same record as the Dolphins, 1 game behind the Bills. If we beat the Packers and the Bills lose to the Chiefs, guess who's in first place in the division? I don't want to get ahead of myself. I really do not want to get ahead of myself because I don't know what I would do if that happens. I'm just saying. I am just saying. You already know, bro. You know the vibes. I need Jets fans to come in on the live call-in show at the end of the Roundtable. Become a Patreon member. It's $10. You send a nice contribution to the channel. And I need Jets fans to be loud in the live chat. I need Jets fans to be loud on the live call-ins. We need to represent. We need Jets fans to represent. Because there's too many Dolphins fans on that roundtable, to be honest. It's way more Dolphins fans than Jets fans, and we need to balance it out. Hennessy will be there. I know that's for sure. Hennessy, I want you to call in tonight if you can. I really want to hear from you on the call-in. I feel like you'd be able to talk smack to TD. Because the Jets are trending up. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, wait. I just realized that I have the wrong week on the title. No one's going to tell me that? All right, Bob Ritchie. I agree with the scheme we ran against the Dolphins, hurt the run D. I would think we can leave our CBs on an island against the Packers wide receiver and load up to stop the run. Yeah, I hope so. What time's tonight? 7:30 p.m. on the AFC East Roundtable YouTube channel. Please tell me what's with the Waddle mockery. Carter and Waddle are good friends, so it's kind of like a friendly jab. If you saw at the end of the game, Waddle and Carter were hugging post-game on the field, so it was just a little, Carter's just showing off like, yeah, what's good, Jalen Waddle? That's my second touchdown, and we're about to beat you. That's what that's about. Nice to see a couple guys from the 2020 class do something. Braden Mann and Bryce Huff. Hell yeah. When teams have to respect our running game, that is when Conklin and Uzomah will become dangerous behind a stacked box. Very good point. We saw that against the Steelers when there was a lot of play action plays. You saw that play when the Jets were backed up in our own end zone, and then it was a nice little drag route over the middle, play action. The linebackers they bit on the play action. They got sucked in. Tyler Conklin just nice 35 yards down the field. Dolphins play Vikings this week. Let's see if they are humble or say another easy win. Skylar Thompson was announced the starter, by the way, which is pretty crazy. I want to show you the video I made of the receipts video I made for tonight. Should I show you guys it or should I wait for tonight? What should I do? I'll let you wait for tonight. I'll build the anticipation because I'm not going to be an asshole tonight. I'm not going to be like, I'm going to show my respect, but I'm just going to bring up like all the stuff that they were oh my gosh, the stuff that they were saying, guys. The stuff that they were saying was pretty crazy. You want me to show it? All right. Since I love you guys get a preview of the receipts video tonight. Ready? Here we go. Enjoy.
Dolphins against our own children, the New York Jets. That's right, baby.
Dolphins are about to be 4-1, continue our dominance in the AFC East, just beat up on our little brother. Look, I'm going to do this. This is what we're going to end up doing to the Jets. Mwah. I'm going to kiss you on your forehead, Ryan. We're going to kiss you on your freaking forehead because you're still our little sister.
And at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, the Jets are about to be reminded that the Miami Dolphins are the future of the AFC East. This team is much more talented, and I already know I'm going to hear a lot from you guys about the injuries we're dealing with, our quarterback situation, and all of that type of stuff. But we built this team to be able to compete even if we sustain some major losses, and that's what we're going to be able to do.
Like,
imagine
I'd rather
being tied with the Jets. Tied with the Jets.
Oh, we're not tied. We're ahead of y'all when we beat you.
No, we have more divisional wins.
But you
two divisional wins. They're still going to put us ahead because of the two divisional wins.
No.
Y'all don't have
in the division. That's how it works. When the Jets win, you'll see the Jets above the Dolphins in the tiebreaker because we have 0 division losses and you have 1.
The only thing that would spark us if something like that happened is if Skylar comes in and just balls out and we feel like we got a guy in the future.
Dude,
that would lift his
Skylar's like I already told Richie he lives in New Jersey. You buy the Skylar Thompson stock because if the Dolphins are losing at halftime, you signed in Skylar Thompson and you watch the new Tom Brady take over. We didn't get Tom Brady. We got caught tampering. We have him on the bench. He's sitting there. He's cooking.
Ryan,
just wait on it. If you
He's
see
better
number
than Tom
19 come in the
Brady.
game-
like with Tom,
If
with
you
this
see
guy
number 19
Tyler
come in the
Tom.
game, you leave the stadium. You leave MetLife.
The ball. Here they come, and there he goes with a wobbly pitch. It's picked off.
Yeah, boy.
I'm going to make this simple and sweet. This ain't even going to be close. The defense is going to score about 20 points for the Dolphins in this game alone. The final score is going to be simple and easy. It's going to be 42-10. Zach Wilson.
Jesus.
Zach Wilson, I see at least 3 picks. I see 1 or 2 sack fumbles. I'm telling you, the defense is going to score 20 points alone. That's simple, man. Y'all can laugh all you want. We'll see.
Brees Hall breakout game. All right, guys, we appreciate everybody.
Whoa, you got to take that comment back. I can't let you slip that in. That's not happening.
Rookie of the
Brees Hall is
week,
not breaking
coming
out
off the
against
rookie of the week. Gonna win it again, baby. Back to back. So, there's my receipts video. I'm pulling it all out, and I'm still adding to it. That's not the final product. I am still adding to it. What is your guys' thoughts of that? Playing that tonight, because what they were saying last week was asinine. What they were saying last week was what the absolute hell. And that's exactly what I was saying. I got them right where I want them. When I heard them say all that stuff, I was like, yes, please keep talking. Keep saying all of these things. It's exactly what I want to hear. This is exactly what I want to hear. You heard what TD said. It doesn't matter about the injuries. We're still going to blow you out. We want Skylar Thompson, which is why they can make absolutely zero excuse tonight. Zero excuse. Maybe other Dolphins fans can, but none. TD and Smoke cannot. They wanted Skylar Thompson, and TD said that we're built to sustain injuries, so we're still going to blow you out, even without Xavier and Howard potentially. It's exactly what happened. That's what I'm talking about. This Jets team is different, and I'm rubbing it all in their face because I'm sick of the disrespect. How about that? I'm representing this Jets team, and I'm sick of the disrespect that I've been getting on the AFC East Roundtable for the past 3 years. This is the first time that I've been on the AFC East Roundtable where this Jets team are coming off a division win. This is the first time on the AFC East Roundtable that this Jets team is not in third or last place. We're in second place. I'm whipping it out, and I'm going to shove it down their throats, and I'm going to be ruthless tonight. Dolphins fans are going to grow to maybe not like me anymore because I am so sick of the Dolphins fans' hate towards this Jets team. I really am. I'm defending my squad. That's what I'm going to start doing. I was very nice. People have grown to like me because I'm a nice guy, and I am a nice guy. I really am. But when you start disrespecting my team and the New York Jets, that's when you cross the line. Because when you disrespect my squad, you disrespect me. And you disrespect our entire fan base. I'm representing Gang Green tonight. It's exactly what I'm going to do. Because I am just going to be laughing all night. Because honestly, if it wasn't for all those crazy takes they were having, and they said like, okay, well, you know, if they didn't have this obsession with Skylar Thompson, if they said like, oh wow, you guys could actually beat us, like, I wouldn't feel this way. I wouldn't be having this type of energy. But the fact is, they still thought that the Jets are going to get blown out by the Dolphins, even with all the injuries, and they're still looking at the Jets as the same old opponent. It's an easy W. They're the Jets. They're the Jets. They're the Jets. If some Dolphins fans tonight switch their opinion on me and don't like me anymore, am I going to care? Is this guy going to care? No, because those same Dolphins fans were disrespecting the hell out of our squad. And when you disrespect the Jets, you disrespect me and the entire fan base that has grown to love and this loyal team that is built on loyalty and not delusion. Everything that I said in that, I called a Brees Hall breakout. I called a win. I wasn't saying these asinine delusional things. I keep it real. I'm not going to come out there tonight and say we're going to blow out the Packers. I know my Jets team, and I know football, and I know how to be a realistic, practical fan. They don't. I'm sorry. I had to hear this crap for 2 years, and now it's time to shove it back in their face because the arrogance was ridiculous. Like, mind-blowing. I was listening to them saying that Skylar Thompson's this next Tom Brady, and I'm like, do you guys hear yourself? You sound brainwashed. You sound unreal. Now, Skylar Thompson's starting Sunday, so maybe he goes out there and beats the Vikings. I don't know. But against the Jets? Trash. Trash. They're clowning on Zach Wilson that he's going to get 20 interceptions, 0 turnover-worthy plays. Sorry, Dolphins fans. I love that you show respect to me, but when you start disrespecting my squad, that's where that's it. But I will say this. There are some Dolphins fans. I don't want it to seem like it's every single Dolphins fans, because there are some Dolphins fans that show respect to the Jets. They have no excuses. And they say on my channel, and they said on the AFC's Roundtable community tabs, like, you guys were the better team Sunday. You guys deserve that win. Congratulations. So I want to show love to those Dolphins fans because I don't want it to seem like I'm going to go after the entire fan base as a whole, because that's not true. There are some practical, realistic Dolphins fans out there. But there's a lot of delusion that I just have to call out. I have to. Because I was sitting there biting my tongue. Like, what are they saying? They sound ridiculous. And now it's time for me to come out there and punch them in the mouth. Oh my God, it's gorgeous, everybody. It's gorgeous. And I'm only going to add to that video. I'm going to add more receipts. It's going to be a CVS long receipt. Guys, please hit that like button if you're not already. We're enjoying this live stream. We went over the stock up and stock down. I brought up the receipts video that you guys can see a little bit. And look, guys, I called a Breece Hall breakout. Look at this. I called it. Listen.
Fumbles. I'm telling you, the defense is going to score 20
Listen
points.
Right here, I say Breece Hall breakout game.
Long. That's simple, man. Y'all laugh all you want. We'll see.
Breece Hall breakout game. All right, guys, we appreciate everybody.
Yeah, whoa, you got to take that comment back. I can't let you slip that in.
Called it. Breece Hall breakout game. Called it. Breece Hall breakout game. Called it. Breece Hall breakout game. Called it.
That's not happening.
Rookie of the week.
Coming
off the rookie of the week. Gonna win it again, baby. Back to back.
The Miami.
I'm adding more as well. I'm gonna upload this to the AFC's Roundtable YouTube channel after the live stream. That deserves to be on the Roundtable YouTube channel, not Jets Media. I don't know, but I'm just sitting here enjoying life. I don't know about you guys. And to everybody watching at this moment, I just want to give you guys a little update about my personal life. I'm not going to be able to make content tomorrow, Friday, or Saturday. I'll be going down to Washington, D.C. My sister is getting married on Friday, and it's going to be a big wedding. We've been looking forward to this for years now. It's been a lot of planning involved. So I'm flying out tomorrow morning. So I'm going to do my flight preview later because I usually do my flight previews Thursdays, but since I'm not going to be home on Thursday, I'll be doing my flight previews later on. And so if you're wondering where I'm at Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I'll be in Washington, D.C. celebrating with my family. But I'll be flying home Saturday night, and I'll be back home Sunday for the Jets-Packers game, and I'll be live for the entire game. So don't you get it twisted. And you guys know the vibe. So I'm going to wrap up the stream in like 10 minutes to cap it out an hour. And then we got the flight preview next. And then we got the AFC East Roundtable with the receipts. I got to make the thumbnail when I upload it a picture of me with receipts like I'm Salah. So who can edit that for me? Because it feels so good. Should I play it again?
Dolphins against our own children, the New York Jets. That's right, baby.
Dolphins are about to be 4-1, continue our dominance in the AFC East, just beat up on our little brother. Look, I'm going to do this. This is what we're going to end up doing to the Jets. I'm going to kiss you on your forehead, Ryan. We're going to kiss you on your freaking forehead because you're still our little sister.
And at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, the Jets are about to be reminded that the Miami Dolphins are the future of the AFC East. This team is much more talented. And I already know I'm going to hear a lot from you guys about the injuries we're dealing with, our quarterback situation, and all of that type of stuff. But we built this team to be able to compete even if we sustain some major losses. And that's what we're going to.
Did you just hear, TD? We built this team that we can sustain losses. Let me just replay that real quick. Listen to what TD has to say.
We're dealing with our quarterback situation and all of that type of stuff. But we built this team to be able to compete even if we sustain some major losses. And that's what we're going to be able to do.
Like,
imagine
I'd rather
tied with the Jets.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, we're not tied. We're ahead of y'all. Now, this is one of my favorite parts. I didn't know the music was playing this whole time. My bad. This is one of my favorite parts because the Dolphins fans couldn't even get over the fact that even if the Jets won, that the Jets will be in second place. And they're like, no, we'll be tied. We'll be ahead of y'all because we have 2 divisional wins. And I'm like, do you guys not know how football works and not know how sports works or the standings works? The Jets will have 0 division losses, which puts the Jets over the Dolphins in the division. And watch this debate that I had with them on Friday. And I was like, you guys don't know football. You don't know how the standings works. Get over it. When the Jets beat you, we'll be ahead of you in the division.
They're tied with the Jets. This team to be able to compete even if we sustain some major losses. And that's what we're going to be able to do.
Like,
imagine
I'd rather
tied with the Jets.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, we're not tied. We're ahead of y'all when we beat you.
No, we have more divisional wins.
But you
2
have
divisional wins. They're still going to put us ahead because of the 2 divisional wins.
No.
Y'all don't have
the
the
in the division. That's how it works. When the Jets win, you'll see the Jets above the Dolphins in the tiebreaker because we have 0 division losses and you have 1.
The only thing that
it's just too easy, guys. It's just like I just gotta let them know that how football works, how the standings works. I'm sorry, I don't usually do this, but it's like I gotta humble some folks because the arrogance is just ridiculous. They gotta sit down. They gotta humble themselves. They gotta educate themselves.
What would spark us if something like that happened is if Skylar comes in and just balls out.
Now, this is one of the best parts of the video when they start talking about Skylar freaking Thompson. I'm sitting there. What the actual hell are they saying? Do they hear themselves? Do they hear themselves saying that Skylar Thompson is just as good as Tom Brady? What? I'm listening. I'm like, by the way, when I was at the game and I saw Skylar Thompson come in, I was so excited because I knew exactly what was going to happen. Skylar Thompson's going to look like a bum and I can rub it in their faces. It's exactly what happened.
We feel like we got a guy in the future.
Dude, I already told Richie he lives in New Jersey. You buy the Skylar Thompson stock because if the Dolphins are losing at halftime, you signed in Skylar Thompson and you watch the new Tom Brady take over. We didn't get Tom Brady. We got caught tampering. We have him on the bench. He's sitting there. He's cooking.
Ryan,
just wait on it. If you
he's
see
better than Tom Brady.
If you see number 19 come in the game, you leave the stadium. You leave MetLife.
The ball. Here they come, and there he goes with the wobbly pitch. It's picked off.
Yeah, boy. I'm gonna be. Oh my god. I'm laying it down, bro. Dude. I gotta add this to the video, Hennessy. I'm still working on it. The funniest was TD Live when he went from Skylar Magic to Skylar's Trash. I gotta add that. Oh, it's so glorious.
Make this simple and sweet. This ain't even gonna be close. The defense is gonna score about 20 points for the Dolphins in this game alone. The final score is gonna be simple and easy. It's gonna be 42-10. Zach Wilson.
Jesus.
Zach Wilson. I see at least 3 picks. I see 1 or 2 sack fumbles. I'm telling you, the defense is going to score 20 points alone. That's simple, man. Y'all laugh all you want. We'll see.
Brees Hall breakout game. All right, guys, we appreciate everybody.
Yeah, whoa, you got to take that comment back. I can't let you slip that in. That's not happening.
Rookie of the week,
not breaking
coming
out
off the rookie of the week. Gonna win it again, baby. Back to back. What did I say? The arrogance. This was created for the roundtable, Ronald. Don't you worry. I'll be playing that. Smoke will be coming back. Ryan will be coming back. And we're going to play that video. And we're going to be laughing and laughing and laughing. And the timing worked out perfectly, guys, because this guy's hosting tonight. I don't know if you guys noticed. There's the little rotation we got in the roundtable. We switch off who hosts. Your boy's hosting. And I'm not going to stop rubbing it in their faces because I wouldn't be this way. I just want to make it clear. I would not be this way if those are the stuff that, if they didn't say those types of things. If they weren't an arrogant fan base that looked at the Jets and was looking down on us, what the actual hell has the Miami Dolphins accomplished in recent memory for them to have this much arrogance? And that's what I want to know. What the hell have they done? They started 1-7 last year and went on a winning streak against shitty quarterbacks. Cool. All right, you beat the Bills this year. Congratulations. What the actual hell have they done to just feel like they're the top dogs? That's where I'm like, guys, like the Bills have a right to feel the way that Dolphins fans do. The Bills have won divisions the past couple of years. Even some Patriots fans deserve to have some arrogance underneath them. Dolphins fans? What the actual hell do they have? The Jets, I'm not saying the Jets should have arrogance because we shouldn't. We haven't proved anything yet. The Jets haven't proved anything to the point where we feel like we can have arrogance and feel like we're on top of the world because we're not. There's a lot of things the Jets have to prove. Bills fans deserve to feel that way, and I would give the Patriots fans credit to feel that way because they had a dynasty run, and they're still pretty good this year. I'm not sleeping on them. But what the hell has the Dolphins accomplished in recent memory other than beating the Jets up in the past 2 years? I'm going to welcome our little sisters tonight. That's exactly what I'm going to do. This is how I'm going to start the stream.
Dolphins against our own children, the New York Jets.
Welcome to the AFC East Roundtable as we can welcome our own children, TD Fins Talk, and the Miami Dolphins fan base that are, oh my God, I'm going to be insufferable. I'm going to be insufferable. And the best part about it is TD in our little group chat, he's like, hey, Richie, I'm just going to show Jets love in the roundtable. Yeah, because he knows I'm coming after him. He knows. He knows that I'm coming after him. He knows. Hell yeah, Hennessy. Unfortunately, Dan's not going to make it tonight. He's on a work trip, so we got a replacement for the Bills guy. I wish Dan was going to be there tonight. Dan literally, Dan in our group chat was like, yo, I've never seen this Richie. I'd sacrifice a Bills loss if that means I get to see this Richie more often. Because no one's seen me like this. No one's seen anybody like this. Hey, we got John or Alex in the chat. Did you see that video? Have you been in the stream this whole time? Oh, it's gonna be so amazing. I gotta add more receipts. Should I keep adding to that video so it's like an hour long? Because I can go on and on. That crazy guy on TikTok. It's like, just barely beat us. And he was like, the Buffalo Bills are making excuses about the injuries. And then fast forward 2 weeks, the Jets are happy because they beat our box ups. Oh, God, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Oh my God. Tonight's gonna be glorious. You guys better not miss it out. Hop on. Guys, if you want to join the Patreon for the AFC East Roundtable, it's $10 a month and you get access to the Q&A and you can come on and talk shit to TD. You can come right on and say, hey, TD, blah, 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 blah. You could just shoot everything you want at him. Do it. I need more Jets fans. What is the Patreon? So the Patreon is, here, I'll find it real quick. I'll put the link if anybody's interested, because then you can get first dibs and we'll send you the StreamYard link and you can get lined up for the Q&A segment tonight. Nikki will be on there tonight as well for the recap segment. All right, hold on. I'm finding the link. Oh, it's not on this one. Hold on, everybody. Here we go.
Oh, what the?
All right. Here we go. Sorry, guys. Bear with me for a sec. All right, I just put it in the chat. If you want to join the Patreon, it's the what do we call it? It's the depth player one, the $10 per month depth player, and then you get access to the Q&A, and it's going to be a great time. Absolutely. All right, guys, I'm going to end off the stream now. I'm going to be live later today before the roundtable to preview the Jets and the Packers game. So stay tuned for that. If you guys are not already, please do me a favor and hit that like button on your way out. It will greatly, greatly appreciate that. Appreciate all the support on the channel, of course. It's all love. Hit that subscribe button. Shout out to my Jets fan base who always love support. And shout out to the Fins fans watching this. Shout out. Appreciate you. All right, guys. All love. I'll see you guys later. I'm going to get some lunch and we'll be live again. Peace out.